Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Brett Kingster, and man, I am lit off of this weed today, boy. Before I begin today's day of entertainment, I would like to ask you kindly, as a person, as a human being, please don't hold anything I say today or do today against me. Just cut me a pass for today, because I'm hardly in control of my mental faculties, as you can tell. I figured I'd start today off doing something I've really never done before. I don't think I've ever done a product review. I've done reviews of sporting events like UFC and what have you, but I've never done an actual product. The main reason for that is I'm really unmaterialistic. Because of my various mental illnesses, I see objects as more of an obstruction to free space as opposed to an enhancement of free space. Don't get me wrong, I don't want to give the impression that I'm totally disconnected from the economy. I have an online store, I pay taxes, I do all that, but my spending is done primarily on things that will keep me alive and things that will get me high. You know what I'm saying? That's where my enjoyment comes from, trippy head trips, you know. I'd rather go on a mind trip and have thoughts that no other human being has ever had before than have a suitcase full of diamonds. Seriously. Freaking hate Sarah Palin. Every time I see her, I want to vomit on my freaking computer. Dumbass inbred. You see, right now she's making racial slurs at Obama, talking about, oh, Obama was chucking and jiving during the debate. Nah, he wasn't chucking and jiving. You're just too stupid to understand what he was saying. I'm sorry, her mug just popped up on my computer screen and fit, because I can't stand her. I have a list of women that I can't stand. Maybe I'll do a video on that. Just celebrity women that I hate more than anything I've ever been made aware of that's not sexually transmitted. Alright, back to what I was supposed to be doing. The product I'm reviewing is what is known as Magic Shave on the streets. I guess officially it's just called Magic, and there's a picture of it on your screen. It's Magic Razorless Cream Shave. And as you can see, it says on the label, better than a razor. Alright. So I don't get sued, first thing I better do is make it clear that what I'm about to tell you is just my opinion. Okay? So, here we go. It's my opinion that this is the worst piece of crap product that's ever been created in the history of man. It is my opinion that this product is pure garbage, and it is an absolute waste of money. And it smells like a dead, rotting corpse. So, what is this, and what's it supposed to do? Most people know about this who have done time in jail because it's really popular amongst inmates. It's a way, supposedly, that you can shave the hair on your head or on your face, although this particular one is just for your head, without using a razor. So the way this works is you take a big glopful, you rub it in your hair, you wait 6 to 9 minutes, and then you take the stuff off with, you know, a piece of plastic or a washcloth, and it's supposed to make your head nice, bald, and shiny. I'm not normally bald. I normally have hair, except when I'm training, and that's what I'm doing right now. I'm getting in shape. So when I train, I like to keep my head bald. It's just a military thing. So a friend of mine got me this, thinking they were going to help make my life easier, but no. Here's what happened when I used it. First thing they do is they make you do a patch test to make sure you're not naturally allergic in any way to the chemical compounds found within the product. I passed the patch test. No irritation. So after passing the patch test, I do the application. Now, mind you, this says it's supposed to be better than a razor. So when I shave with a razor, just to let you know, I can shave perfectly in maybe 6 minutes. No problems, right? There's no problems, nothing smells, no freaking crazy chemicals going everywhere. That's what a razor does for you, right? And so this is claiming that it's better than a razor. So I put the stuff on. I wait 9 minutes, make sure that, you know, it's had just the right amount of time, and I'm not taking it off too soon. Plus, I'm tough. I can withstand burn. Now, the whole time this is on my head, I am smelling rotten corpse. Do you understand? I don't know. A lot of you probably have never been around a dead body. But the dead body of an animal smells just the same as the dead body of a human being. A horrible rotten meat / rotten egg smell is the best way I can personally describe this. So you have to withstand that for 6 to 9 minutes. It's almost like being on Fear Factor, just withstanding the smell of that for a measurable period of time. So then I went to take this off, and I used a credit card, right? Because it said to use a piece of plastic that's safe and blah, 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 blah. So I used the credit card. The stuff came off easily, but the problem is I would guess this to be maybe 30% of each stroke did not come off. So when I was completely done, I still had 30% cancer patches. That's how it looked like. It looked like I had chemotherapy. So the credit card didn't get all the hair off, and then I looked on the instruction booklet, and it says, try a washcloth. I wound up trashing a really nice, clean washcloth for no other reason aside from the fact that it's now so vile because it's filled with, my hair's all over this thing. It's unusable. Well, I'm going to stick that into a washing machine? So I don't see how the hell that's better than the razor. Number one, I had to sacrifice a washcloth. Number two, got chemicals everywhere. Number three, I had to withstand the smell of a rotten corpse for 9 minutes. And number four, it didn't get the job done, and I had to go back to using a razor anyway to finish off. And I wasn't supposed to use a razor because it says you have to wait 24 hours before you do anything else. So if it doesn't get everything off on the first application, guess what? According to the instruction booklet, you have to walk around looking like you just endured chemo for 24 hours. How the hell is that better than a razor? This product is crap. Save your money. Buy a good razor.